Okay, this is without it. Blah, blah. This is with it. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Wah.
Yeah, that's more.
Yeah, you hear it? Fucking annoying.
They're both annoying.
Fiddlesticks.
Goddamn helicopter outside. What are
Do
they
you
doing?
remember
Saving
what we
lives.
saw while driving here?
Oh yeah, so we keep seeing some weird UFO shit.
Okay.
Well, hey,
Okay,
no,
let's go through my mind. Okay, Mike. Okay, does he really believe in UFOs or what the fuck?
no, listen. So, what is UFO? It's an unidentified.
Yes, it can't identify
flying
too because you don't have a fucking radio.
I don't have a radio, and I can't say, "Hey, what
Who
are
are
you?"
you?
But no, the thing is these were
Do you
like,
believe it's of alien origin?
no,
And by that I mean,
no,
Okay.
unless Mari.
did you make it, Mari?
I'm an
So
alien.
how do you like being an alien? Has anyone referred to you as an alien yet?
No.
I just did.
We're now referring to you as an alien. You're a legal alien.
I'm not illegal.
Not illegal, legal.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
a legal alien.
Yeah, I am illegal.
So is your visa just like a tourist visa? Like what is it called? I don't even know.
Yeah, it's a tourist visa.
How do you get like a resident visa? How hard is that shit?
I have no idea.
We're gonna have to go to an attorney.
You guys gonna do that?
Yeah, we're looking into the attorneys right now.
We're not yet.
Well, we have discussed. We have
Oh,
We
God.
have thought about
If you could have
looking
seen
into
Mari's face when she said, she looked, or not yet.
No, we discussed looking into them, and we saw a billboard, and we're gonna call that.
Hey, there's a billboard.
There's a billboard.
Yeah, but those billboards, if you dial it, look at the numbers, they're the same billboards that they have in Las Vegas. Same guy's picture, same guy. Like
Rizzo,
Florida.
I don't know.
Yeah, if you and California and all over, it goes to a central office, and
Oh,
they
does
do,
it?
and then they send them out to other
This says
people.
free consultation. For
Yeah,
the
of course. Every lawyer should give a free consultation.
Yeah, and so that's pretty much all we want to know, like how
to go about
how to go about getting one where she can.
I know what my cousin did. My cousin married a German lady.
Mhm.
They're not listening. She's a fucking whore. I hate her
Oh
so
my
bad.
God.
Like, fuck you all. Like, seriously, you guys have no
Why?
idea how bad she is. Their daughter, they're racist. Their daughter, not like neo-Nazi racist, but like stupid white privilege racist.
Mhm.
You know, like they just don't understand. Yeah, they're just horrible, horrible people. Like, have you ever heard the term spandex is a privilege, not a right?
No.
Okay, well, it's true. Right? Spandex is a privilege. If you weigh 400 pounds, you should not wear it. I'm just saying. So imagine that, but with a Slayer shirt. So like 400 pounds, hot pink spandex with a Slayer shirt. That's her.
Oh my.
Speaking of racism,
No, but just to let you know what they did. So he was American. She's German. What they did is they got married and then applied for a permanent resident visa. So it wasn't becoming a citizen; it was just allowing her to stay.
Mhm.
And then after she was here for 5 years, she applied for actual citizenship. I don't know. If
yeah,
that's-
we want one where she can at least.
I
I
just
think-
want to stay. I don't want to be.
Yeah, and that's why it
Yeah.
doesn't take your citizenship away. It just
Mhm.
says
Yeah.
you can stay. It's,
Yeah.
it's a. I think how they did it was a spousal permanent residency.
Yeah, and we want to make sure it's okay.
And they like that. They like it when you don't. At least that's what I've heard. That like, when you don't want to, they're more likely to grant you if you're saying, you know,
Yeah.
I'm just here because the spouse, not because I want your stupid citizenship.
Yeah.
and that's fine. And if it makes it so she can work as well, like that's important because she needs to work because she's.
We should probably say who's with us, by the way.
This is Mari.
Hi.
Mariana.
Yes.
This is.
I always joked I was going to call you Colombiana. Haven't said it once.
What are we? What are we?
What are we?
Are we together?
I don't know. Who are you?
You want to go out with me?
Yes, please explain your relationship status.
Well, let me just change it on Facebook real quick.
Imaginary.
God
Facebook.
damn it.
We're in a relationship.
We are.
We are now in a
We're in a
relationship.
relationship. It says so.
My Facebook status doesn't say anything.
I don't have a Facebook.
I don't have Facebook either.
Mark doesn't
I keep
either.
getting emails that people add us on Facebook,
Mhm.
You probably see them too. And I'm like,
Yeah.
delete. Like I don't even know how to do it.
I think I added one person to our Facebook. Sorry,
I feel
don't
when it
get
comes to Facebook, I feel completely computer illiterate, purposefully. Like I purposely don't want to know how it works.
Yeah, me
Mhm.
either.
It's kind of how I am. I got sucked into Tumblr.
Not really.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not the best at it, but I'm using it
I
more
don't
than
have
did.
Tumblr. We have the podcast Tumblr.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
use Tumblr. I use the podcast for Tumblr more than I use my personal Tumblr.
It's true.
And then
Oh, we also have Instagram for the podcast. Or
yeah, and
here,
I use
I'll
my,
Instagram real quick.
Oh no.
Last time I did this, it took me like forever to figure this
and
out.
I use my own Instagram more than I use it. Because you have access to the Instagram for the podcast, not me.
Because it's on my phone.
Yeah.
Can you not have it on multiple devices?
No, you can't. Instagram only works one.
Fuck
device.
Facebook. They're like the lamest pieces of shit.
I'm seriously still debating deleting my Instagram now because apparently there's some sort of class action lawsuit against Instagram. I don't fucking know. Like they came out and said we're gonna go back to the old policy, but it was just like.
Take a picture of him doing that with his hands.
But
I got a better picture, which is funny because my camera
Uh-huh.
actually has a scratched lens, so like half the photo, like in the top left-hand corners, are always a little blurry.
how'd you scratch your lens?
Sliding it.
Dumbass. But oh, so UFOs. We saw like these flying.
Ooh, we're gonna go with lo-fi. Just letting everyone know this picture is lo-fi.
Oh, good filter.
Good filter choice.
There was like it
Light a
almost
candle.
reminded me of those Chinese lanterns, you know, with the flame underneath that they float up.
Uh-huh.
There were like 3 of
Okay.
those.
But
Sorry,
there was
I
like
just like typing in.
there was like 3 of them, but it was snowing, and it was with my parents. We were coming back. Was it from Park City?
Yeah.
So we were coming back from Park City, and we just saw them. It was really weird because like we didn't see anybody. There was a park nearby, but we didn't see anybody in the park, and it was just, hello, I'm fat. Sorry, we're looking at the Instagram picture. Now you can all see it. So that was weird. And then coming over here again, we saw more.
Okay, hold on. How big were they?
They were
like far away, so you couldn't.
They were
really
far
tell.
away, but they were larger. So it was weird that they were.
Now, how far away do you think they were? And was it dark outside?
I'd say about 100 to 200 feet in the sky, but they were larger than they would be if they were that high in the sky.
Okay, but there was nothing that you knew of comparative science to actually compare them to judge distance.
No.
And you weren't doing trigonometry in your head to actually judge distance.
Yes,
I
I
know
was.
that. Okay, you were.
I was.
You're like, okay, I know that these mountains over here are 1,400 feet high,
yeah.
and I know I'm right
Because
around the
I do that.
12-mile range, and I can figure out.
Yeah,
you
I
were doing
do.
all
I do that on a daily basis.
Okay.
Just for fun. So no. But anyway, so we saw those, and then coming down here today, we saw some other just weird random lights. I don't think it's aliens or anything, but I think
He like was like, those are UFOs.
I did not say that. I said there's some weird shit going on in the sky. That's all I said. But we also live by a military base, so fuck it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I was at the airport today, and I
it's-
saw a good 30 unidentified flying crafts. I'm like, who are you? And they just kept going.
I don't know your call sign.
I couldn't read their
Identify
tell.
yourself.
I could. So they were
Oh,
identified.
oh, you're dumb.
I know. Just kidding.
And so, and then speaking of racism, like I was saying earlier,
Speaking of racism,
I realized that I may have came across as a racist when I was in middle school, because I used to go up to I was like the punk kid that's like anti-Nazi punk kid, you know.
yeah.
So I'd have like the anti-swastika patches on
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
like that. Then I'd go up to my teacher and I'd like do the Hitler salute, kind of hail Hitler to like the principals and stuff. But doing that just makes you look like a Nazi.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But
We actually had real Nazis in my high school. We had 2 of them.
did you?
Yeah. And I had an actual little sharp girl,
Mhm.
right? And I was never like one to
High
be,
school or middle school?
This is high school.
Okay.
You know, and I was never one to be like wear the patches and everything else. But yeah, I mean, yeah, fuck racism.
Yeah.
But like, duh, everyone should fuck racism. I don't need a
Yeah.
patch to say it. You know what I mean?
I was in middle school. I have a better excuse.
But so there were these 2 kids, and they were full on Nazi racists. So we're like, fuck that. No one's challenging them. No one's questioning them.
We had one of those.
And so me and this sharp girl, she was the one who was yelling at me about it, and she was like that full on little, you know,
Just-
I'm fuck racism, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, full on little skinhead girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the braces, the boots. I mean, everything. She
Yeah.
was, you know, and so we made a whole bunch of stickers and like plastered them all around like every class they had into.
Mhm.
We put a sticker on the door that said like "fuck Nazis" or like have the picture of like someone throwing away the swastika. You know, you know all the classic pictures, right? And so we plastered them everywhere that they went, and she got suspended for it. The little sharp girl.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck that, right?
Yeah,
That's terrible.
Isn't that
that's
ridiculous?
profiling for sure.
You want some of those Lorna Doones.
I do
You
not.
can-
You're sitting here like I'm gonna
Oh.
open these Lorna Doones.
The way I remembered this though is that my mom reminded me about when I was in she was talking to me and Mari, and she reminded me of when I was in high school. The police pulled me out of my classroom because 2 years earlier I had hacked into the school's computer.
So it took them 2 years to find out it was
Do you remember this at all?
I remember you telling me the story.
Yeah. You might have been with Callie. I was still in high school when you started.
Yeah, you were 15.
Yeah. So I think it happened during that time, but
I think I remember.
I had
There was
changed.
a couple things with cops at school with you.
Yeah, but I changed the website to say stuff like Hitler Goebel is the principal's name, Adolf Goebel, or I don't know, just stupid childish shit. I did not protect myself at all. I probably linked to my whatever MySpace or whatever profile I had at the time. You know, like, why did it take them 2 years to find me? That's my first question. and how stupid is that? Just, yeah.
But same school. Like when I went to that school,
Uh-huh.
I was in a class.
They didn't find me till I was in high school.
This
I
is
was in middle
this.
school.
Oh, that was in middle school. But I went to the same high. We went to the same high school.
Yeah.
Different times, of course.
Mhm.
I wasn't held back, and you weren't pushed forward.
Mhm.
But to date myself a little bit, I was actually in a class called Tech 2000.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Yes, this was pre 2000.
That was what was your teacher's name? Do you
Mr.
remember?
McLaughlin.
McLaughlin. Yeah, I used to
Yeah.
make fun of him all the time.
Okay.
I drew comics of him.
And the very first day of class, he's like, "We just got this new security system. Why are you flipping them off?"
Because I touched her tattoo.
You touched her fresh tattoo?
I didn't mean to.
Where's
Sorry.
yours? Right here?
Don't.
Ah!
Thank you, Jeremy.
Not a problem. I just pet your kitty.
Okay, finish
But
your story.
first day of school, he's like, "We got this new security system. It was called Addies, and they only use Macs. I don't know if you guys remember Addies. This is like one of the very first versions of Addies. This is to date the Macs a little bit. They were still running on, I think 8 point something. Like this is fucking old. Like
That's
this is
pre 9.
This is pre 9. Like this is old.
Damn.
And he's like, "No, you can't get through this security on it. Don't even try, blah blah. But just to prove it to you guys, this first day, I'll let you guys try. And if you can, just to show you can't, I'll give you an A if you can." I'm like, "Fuck it, okay." So I went in there, shut off the computer, restarted with the extensions turned off, started back up in the admin screen, turned off Addies, restarted it again. Addies was turned off, had full access. Fucking easy,
Yeah.
right? And he's like, just furiously pissed.
Yeah.
Like, just furiously
Shouldn't have
pissed.
told you to do it.
I'm like, it's stupid. And like, it was such an easy flaw that they fixed it. I mean, Addies fixed it really quickly.
Yeah.
With a subsequent update. But it was stupid.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't do well in that class.
You didn't do it? He didn't give you an A? You didn't hold
No,
him
I
true to
didn't. I
his
did
word?
not get. In fact, I actually liked that class because so much it was so fucking easy.
Mhm.
We did things like silk screening,
Which is awesome.
like we did a lot of pneumatic things, a lot of robotic things, just
Mhm.
random technology stuff.
They wouldn't let me into any computer classes after that
Oh,
incident.
I don't doubt it.
But they at least were nice enough to test me out.
I always got in trouble in that class because like we could make our own T-shirts. So I made a T-shirt that had a big, huge yellow X on it, and it said "Drug-Free Youth" on the top. I got in trouble for that. I tried making the discipline shirt.
Uh-huh.
You know, like the Earth Crisis discipline shirt. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't afford that. I'll just make it, right? I went to go make it, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And he read the entire thing. He's like, "No, go see the vice principal." Motherfucker! Like,
I had to flip my Ramon shirt inside out because it said "Hey ho, let's go," and they thought "ho" was offensive.
I made
It's like,
I made
what
a
the
sticker. I thought this was really awesome. I made a sticker that said "Virgin Power," right? In the class, a huge fucking vinyl sticker. And I had it on my bass guitar case all the time. And I got in trouble for having that because they said that it offended the people who choose to have sex.
What?
You're just all sorts of problems.
Yeah, I was all sorts of
thought
problems.
they would like that one.
Okay, but later on, I didn't know this, right? I didn't realize how big of a douche Mr. McLaughlin was.
Mhm.
And by douche, like, he's not the good kind of douche because he's touching a vagina. He's touching, like, a blue waffle vagina. Like, the fucking disgusting, rotten kind. Okay?
That's Jeremy.
Okay.
Sorry. Told you I'd offend you sometime.
It's not offensive.
Okay. But so, my last day of my junior year, I was supposed to actually go in and be it was called Tech 2004, which is basically free time. I had 2 hours to do whatever the fuck I wanted to because it wasn't actually a class. And I'm like, awesome. You know, the last day of my junior year, he came up to me, knowing I'm vegan, knowing my stance on animal rights, me not knowing his family. I found this out later.
Mm-hmm.
He came up to me.
McLaughlin Mink Farms?
Yep.
Damn, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. McLaughlin mink farms are the largest mink farms in the United States. It's his family.
Wow.
He came up to me and he goes, all summer long I'm going up to Canada to go fox fur hunting. I'm going to go trap foxes.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that?
What a jerk.
Looking right at me. I'm like, if you're going to be blatant with me and you know my stance, I'm going to tell you. I'm like, you're a fucking murdering asshole.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So then he sent me to the vice principal's office and I got kicked out of Tech 2004.
That's unfair.
Fuck him.
I kind of feel like a dick for one time. You probably might remember this when the teacher, it was the Kerry Bush presidency.
Oh, Kerry Bush. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You're still in high school?
I was in high school. Yeah.
Fuck, you're young.
Was it? I think it was.
Oh,
Carrie.
you're
It
old.
was Carrie Bush.
Or I'm old.
I think it was the last year of high school for me. Like, it was my last year of high school. Because Shannon was able to vote in that election. And that was the first one, and she's a year older than me. I just barely missed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's... Anyway, the teacher was talking about Bush and how she's voting for Bush and stuff like that.
She actually talked about that?
Yeah, she talked about how she's voting for Bush. So I took it up with the principal.
Yeah, fuck that. She
And the
can't
prin-
talk about that.
And the principal didn't do anything, so I took it up with the what do they call that? Superintendent?
Yeah.
And so the next day I went into class and like she had obviously been disciplined, and so her response to that was to talk about Carrie and all the good things about Carrie. So I went back.
Because they're saying if you talk about one, you have to talk about both.
Well,
Which is, I totally think it's fine to say this is what, you know, like presidential election, people should talk about it.
Mhm.
These are who's running for the election, blah, blah, blah. This is what they're standing for. Totally fine.
Yeah.
But as a teacher, she shouldn't be pushing
No.
the point of
Yeah.
view to the students.
but at the same time,
Unless it's an anarchist point of view, because I agree with that.
But at the same time, so she was talking about all the qualities of Carrie and everything about Carrie, and so I went back. I raised my concerns with her again, and I went back down to the principal and said it's not appropriate to be talking about Carrie in a publicly funded school. This is me being a 17-year-old.
Just a dick. Yeah.
I'm
No,
just-
I get it.
And I feel really bad about it now because she got suspended for the rest of the year.
Oh my.
Fuck yeah.
That's fucked up.
No, that's awesome.
It's fucked up.
That's awesome.
I don't care about her stance on this. I made,
I had-
I made a teacher lose a job. That's
in that
dick.
same school,
Uh-huh.
I had one of the teachers invite me out to a jazz lounge.
Really?
Mr. Seaman.
And that.
That sounds like a made-up name, but I don't know if he was...
Yeah, Mr. Seaman.
Yeah,
He was
still there.
the German teacher.
Exactly. He was
Yeah.
my German teacher.
Mhm.
You know the Avell shirt you brought
Yeah.
back to me today? I was wearing that in high school. Tell you how long old that shirt is. It's an old Avell shirt that says "Poor Ugly Happy" on the back. I love it. It's way too big for me. But
Why do you want it back?
because the memories,
Yeah.
mainly because of Mr. Seaman.
Oh.
But I worked at school one day, and he read the shirt. He chuckled, put his hand on my shoulder. He was like, I really like your shirt. I'm like, oh, it's a band called Avell. He's like, oh, okay, well, I would really like to hear them. What kind of music is it? So I start talking to him, like, yeah, they're kind of like on that border of punk and hardcore, blah, 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 you know. Depends on who, they're like the most hardcore band on Lookout Records, but they're not really. I'm trying to explain this to him, you know. And he's like, oh, you know, what other music do you listen to? I'm like, you know, I've really gotten this new band lately called Hotel X. He's like, oh, I love Hotel X. I purchased a Hotel X CD on a fluke at Graywell. I'm like, Hotel X? Cool. Straight edge band. I'll give them a try. It was like $1. But it's fucking jazz lounge music. So we started talking about all this lounge music, and then every week he's always like, hey, I'm going to this jazz lounge. If you ever want to come, I'm just like, this is fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nice guy, though.
Speaking of that school,
Do you think he was eating on you?
I don't know, honestly. I mean, I was a cute kid.
Well, when you talk about, she's a known sexual offender, so I guess it's not.
Oh, yeah, the same high school.
Same
even.
high school. She's, and my neighbor.
Yeah.
My neighbor.
I don't even know her name. What was her name?
DeLuca.
DeLuca?
Mindy DeLuca.
Mindy, look up Mindy DeLuca right now. Here, let's us look up Mindy DeLuca right now.
All right.
Let's do this.
And wait, Jeremy, have you posted a picture of you on the Instagram?
I don't know. Have a picture of me
I
posted on
don't know.
Instagram?
Take a picture of him and post
I
it.
can
Take a picture of me.
Yeah, we took. I don't know.
Should I pull my pants up?
Yeah. You should put your pants on.
All right. Cindy?
Mindy.
Oh, Mindy.
She was super nice.
Mindy Del...
She was
Holy crap! You type in Mindy and it's the first thing that comes up. Mindy
Yeah.
DeLuca info. Here's her sex crime
Oh
stuff.
my.
Caucasian.
Forcible sexual abuse, attempted third-degree felony. Date convicted October 19th, 2006. Doesn't really talk about it in here. Let's look up news article. Boom. Is it the same one? No. Ah, here we are. Melinda? A former high school teacher who had sex with one of her students is sentenced to jail. An earlier version... Oh, hold on. Minnie DeLuca was sentenced for having sex with a 16-year-old boy who was one of her students at Copper Hills High School, the school we went to.
Yep.
But the judge gave her until noon tomorrow to report to jail so she can explain the situation to her 2 young children.
Oh my god.
You're so mean. You're laughing.
Yeah, but hold on. It's literally your next door neighbor growing up. Like, I go to your parents' house
Yeah, I
now,
hung out with
and
this
it's
kid.
literally... Okay, you were over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you know the house that has the basketball hoop right there that always has those nice cars in front of it?
Yeah.
It's that house. This is where that 16-year-old kid lived.
Okay.
Yeah,
He was my
but
friend.
he was
growing
all
up.
like, fuck yeah! Giving like high fives about it. He was like, I fucked my teacher.
The reason,
Like-
the reason why she got caught is because he was like, fuck yeah.
I fucked my teacher, yeah.
And he was a jock and he told all of his jock friends.
Yeah. So fuck her. Like, she should know better than that.
She
It's
shouldn't.
true.
I mean, seriously. I don't give a shit. Like, I don't think it's necessarily... It is taking advantage of somebody, 16-year-old kid, blah, blah, blah. I get all that. But she should fucking know better. That's all I can say.
What should we write?
What was that?
Yeah,
What
she
picture
should.
of me did you take? Let me see.
Just doing your thing.
All clean shaven.
Yeah.
It
Jeremy.
feels so weird to be clean shaven.
Jeremy clean
Looking
shaven.
good for
That's
the
all right.
interview.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's cool. A lot of memories. Oh, I got suspended one time there for standing on a bench, and then
Yeah, but then you got tackled.
I got tackled and assaulted, and my arm
Okay,
broken out of my.
me knowing a little about the story, because I was in your family at that point,
Mhm.
you weren't just standing on a bench. You were standing on a bench being a mouthy fuck.
He was pretty annoying,
Right?
right?
I was refusing to get down.
Being a mouthy fuck.
I also was overprescribed medication
So,
from my
a little
doctor.
bit of a clarification. You're like, hey, I'm standing on a bench. And they're like, fuck you, and tackle you. It was a little bit more
It
to
was
that.
me trying to jump over some cops and them grabbing me out of the air and throwing me about 9 feet to the ground. And
Why the fuck are you trying to jump over cops?
because I was fucked up.
Hold on, you start out the story like so innocent, and then it's just like, you're
Yeah.
fucking insane.
Well, it was unjustified. They claimed I was having a protest because I had drawn a image of, I don't know if you know pig skateboard wheels.
No.
It's just like a pig, and I changed it to make the pig look like it's wearing my generic glasses that I've had all my life, just the square black rimmed glasses. And I drew it for art class. It was on my art portfolio, a big art portfolio, and it had all my art in it. You know how big those things are.
Yeah.
So it's like, I had that next to me, and they said that I had a sign with pigs, and it was a message against cops or something like that, and that pretty much they tried to charge me with assault. It took about 12 adults to hold me down.
Oh, look, there was a picture of me on there already.
It took about 12 adults to hold me down because I was just. I think what it was is they had given me. They claimed it was the European dose, is what the doctor.
Was it the Ambien?
It was the Ambien shit.
Yeah.
The doctor prescribed me some medicine. I took it the night before, and I couldn't sleep, and so I was fucking crazy anyway. Because I guess if you don't sleep on that stuff,
Yeah, it's fucking
you
crazy
just
shit.
kind of just go loopy. And so I had just gotten to school, and I was still under the influence of it, and yeah, just so I hadn't taken it ever since then. That was fucked up shit.
I had my first press release at that school.
Yeah.
My first press conference, I should say, at that school when they banned the word vegan.
Oh.
Yeah.
They banned the word vegan.
Yeah.
Well, they still did ban it. Yeah, when I was there, it was still banned.
It's still banned. It was
Yeah.
It's still technically banned. They just don't enforce it
Yeah.
anymore.
I didn't. I got in trouble for wearing meat as murder stuff.
Yeah. So because we organized the protest where we had green armbands with the white
Murder's
V on them.
offensive.
No, they say it's related to straight edge.
They get
gang
really
related.
offended over
It's
anything.
about gang affiliation. And so, yeah, we very similar in the Vietnam era, they wore black armbands in high school as part of the Vietnam
To
War.
wear the green.
Went all the way to, I probably couldn't quote this wrong, but I believe it's Brown versus the Board of Education. Went to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court said, no, high school students do have the First Amendment right, and that's not disruptive, so you can do that. So we made green armbands with a white V on them, and me and this girl, Sandra, we passed them out all morning long, and the crew principals came up and stopped us right before school, and they're like, you guys need to come to us. And both of us hand out Brian Bernard's card, only time that ever came in handy for me, said, here's our attorney, if you have any questions, you need to contact him first. And they're like, what?
They're like, oh shit. Yeah, kids don't have
And so
attorney cards.
so as the vice principal, they call the principal. The principal calls the superintendent for Jordan School District, and we're all standing there, right? Teachers were wearing the fucking armbands. They're like, this is fucking ridiculous.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it's a fucking diet. Like,
Yeah.
Anyways, and so they finally came back, and the superintendent said, you cannot, under any circumstance, reprimand them from wearing those
Sweet.
armbands at all.
Good.
Well, that's good.
I went to the Supreme Court. They had no case. We were just like, it was the first time in my life where you're standing up to authority,
Oh yeah.
and you're like, fuck you.
Love that
You know.
feeling.
It's so awesome. Yeah, that was my first big thing that I ever did for a fucking snitch, and I'll say that out loud.
Jeffrey Kearns?
No, John we met.
John we met. That's right. They're both snitches.
Both of them are snitches. Let's be
They're
very
both
clear on
snitches.
that fact.
But
Yeah, John we met was the one. So, which is really funny. So John we met got suspended for wearing a vegan shirt, but it was a lot of people don't know this. It was a planned suspension because the first kid to get suspended happened at another high school, but that kid was very active in the straight edge scene. Well, John, who was straight edge, wasn't active in the straight edge scene, so they planned his arrest so they could say, "Oh, well, I'm not straight edge and I'm vegan," even though he actually was straight edge. It was actually kind of funny. And then later on, he turned to as a snitch. So fuck him.
so Mari.
Yeah.
Wow, that neither one of you
She froze.
yeah, both of you.
Froze.
So, what's your impression of Utah so far?
I like it a lot. I like the snow. It's pretty. But the cold is too cold.
No, does the cold overweigh the like of the snow? Do you like the snow enough to handle the cold?
Maybe for a few days.
So you couldn't do this year after year after year.
I couldn't live here for a long
I
time.
fucking hate it. I was talking to my mom about this the other day. She's like, the older I get, the more I hate the snow. I'm like, Mom, you've lived here for 53 fucking years. Like, if you hate it,
Exactly, yes.
move. Like, I'm trying to. Like,
Yeah, no, the
Sucks.
snow is fine, I guess, because I don't drive. I don't know how it is to deal with it while you drive, but I guess that's annoying. The cold is just what bothers me the most. But I like it a lot. It's really pretty. And I'm excited to go to lots of places.
Like where?
Those arches things.
Oh, down south?
Yeah. And
Where's that calendar?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Here. There's this one.
yeah, those.
We're thinking about going to the Arches, possibly, because I have to stay within the state.
When are you guys gonna go?
We haven't really planned.
Want to
yet.
make a day trip next week before I actually get a job?
Yes.
Sure, that'd be fun.
And we also need to do the snowman with Izzy.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to. I will not join in on that shit. Do you like about this? What I like about this photo is that you can see the mountains in the background and have all the snow. Like
Is that
even
superimposed?
no, that's not at all.
I
Like
don't remember those mountains.
it depends on which angle you're looking at.
I just
And this is the Golden Arch. Well, we didn't hike all the way to the top of this one.
Yeah,
We
I know.
stayed far away.
Sometimes the photography on like these things, like
Looks like it's taken from a helicopter.
this is a low range helicopter.
Yeah,
How
for
big
sure.
are those?
They're
Fucking
huge.
huge.
They're huge.
Really?
Yeah, like they're unbelievably
Like
huge.
the one that we could do right. You don't really like hiking in the cold. We could park.
It's gonna be cold down there. It's not like warm.
We could do the
But
low.
it's not terrible.
If you remember, the low ridge was about 15 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
If you to look at it from the low, and then we went to the high ridge. It wasn't that bad, but you might not want to do that still.
You know what we should do?
And then you could go all the way around
This
onto it. If
Sounds
you want.
kind of dickish,
Okay.
but we should drop Iz off with somebody and go without her. She's fucking a hindrance. You know how big of a pain in the ass it is to like
Bless
do
her
that shit with a
heart.
6-year-old?
Bless her.
I love her to fucking death, but
You want some learn to doing cookies?
you do want some more. Have you had them?
No.
So
They're my
what?
favorite.
What do you hate about the vegan food so far? Here,
Hate?
hate. Yeah, hate.
Um,
Everything I hear from you is always like, I love it. It's so nice. I'm like,
Sorry about
you
that.
fucking get to the real, like-
background.
you're
hate about food?
Real quick though,
I don't think I've ever had a Lorna.
I
Doone.
love
Try
Lorna
one.
Doone so much that I used to donate my blood to Red Cross
Just
just
to
to
get
get a
the
box
Lorna
of fucking cookies.
They're vegan, right?
Yeah, of course
Except they're made by Nabisco.
Oh shit!
Oh
you
fuck,
want
guys.
one, Mari? You want one?
Don't
I
eat
do
it.
not.
Are you kidding me?
Yep.
You're a dick. That's like they always were vegan before. Fucking dick
Oh, wow.
vegan move.
Oh, they smell like stupid ass butter cookies or whatever.
They are stupid ass butter cookies.
They smell almost rancid.
No, they don't. I'll eat them all.
Yeah, you will.
Anyway,
Okay, so what do you not like about the vegan food here? Or what's just what you didn't expect? Like, what's way different about it?
No.
So what's the big difference between being vegan here and being vegan in Colombia?
Well, here you have just like options for everything, like cheese and everything.
mayo.
Yeah,
Do you like those alternatives?
yeah. The ones I've tried, I have liked. And
Callie made me buy Data today. Fucking hate that stuff.
Well, it's on sale. It's so cheap right now.
It is cheap.
It's like $3.99 for a bag.
I think it's so weird. Little offshoot. It's so weird. Like you talk to vegan kids, and like there's people who absolutely love Data and people who fucking hate it.
I'm
Like
on
it's a love
But
hate.
I'm
why
on-
do you hate it?
That should actually be a poll. Maybe I'll do that poll next. Do you like Daya or Follow Your Heart better, or other?
I personally,
I like Follow Your Heart.
it depends on what you're doing. Like I'll say that. I'm still a huge fan of the tofutti cheese for sandwiches. I fucking love it. Right. As far as like sandwiches go, I think that's the best. I think if you're making mac and cheese, I think Chicago Soy Dairy has the best. The teas, it's like that. I think that's the best.
What are those two? What are those wedges that are from like Germany or whatever? Or is that
I think that's teas.
is
isn't
that
it?
teas?
Yeah, it's Chicago Soy Dairy makes it.
But they got the it's like the cracker cheese.
Yeah, they make a couple different things.
Fucking
I
good.
really like the Chicago Soy Dairy, and they changed their name. They make other things now too.
Yeah.
So wait, how many brands of like vegan cheese are there? Because
Oh,
I've
there's
only
quite
seen
a
like
few.
2
Too
or
many.
3.
Too many for me to know. There's like the big ones.
The big ones are going to be like
Follow Your Heart.
Follow Your Heart,
Daya's.
Tofutti, Daya, Veganrella,
Veganrella,
Chicago's
not
Soy
even that
Dairy.
big anymore.
It's not as big as it used to be.
Veganrella was like the cheese. At
Yeah, the
one time.
Veganrella, I was looking into a little bit ago. They're owned by some hedge fund company now. Like, yeah, they're owned by like it's a couple companies, like a conglomerate. It's really weird. They don't even have a website anymore. Fucking weird. Anyways, There's not that many big ones that I know.
And I got no.
Oh, you know Daddy's? No Daddy's marshmallows?
Uh-huh.
That's Chicago soy dairy also.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know how I kind of got in a Twitter fight with Dea?
Yeah, I remember that.
Because we found that what was that company?
Their sole distributor for a while was Roma.
Roma.
Yeah. But it was shipped in Roma packaging.
Yeah.
So
that sounds like and then when I called them out on it, they're let's talk about this in direct message.
Yeah.
And then I sent them a direct message, they never got back to me. And I don't care.
I don't care anymore.
I'm not the kind of vegan that's a dick that's like white wave, blah blah blah, because to me, I feel like if you buy something at
But Dea is also a Canadian company, and so it just might be their U.S. distributor. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into
even if it is their U.S. distributor,
just be open about it.
Yeah, it's
they probably are now. I don't know.
I don't know either, but I don't know. The way I feel,
these are gross, man. I'm sorry. Fuck
the way I feel, and I don't know how you feel, but if there's no soy milk that you're not somehow the money's not going back to something. If you buy something from Whole Foods, then that money's still profiting Whole Foods, which sells fucking flamingos.
In my research that I've done, there's only one soy milk manufacturer that is a 100% vegan company, and that is only available back east.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the name of it anymore.
I think you're just lucky to have so many vegan options.
So
yeah,
I think it's a double-edged sword in some ways for us, because yes, we have them and we're lucky to have them, but they're fucking not good for us, and it makes us junk food fat vegans.
And then when you convert recipes, I was just thinking about this, I don't think that some recipes should not be converted. Like that white chili, it's so fucking good, but it's
when you think about all this shit you put in, it's just fucking oil.
It's just oil once it's all down to the nitty gritty, because you're putting in a block of Follow Your Heart, half a bag of Dea, you're then
tub of tofutti sour cream.
3/4 a tub of tofutti sour cream. So you've gotten cups and cups and cups of oil so far.
Oil,
4 or 5 cups of oil now, because that's what it is. It's not good for you. It's fucking no wonder I was throwing up all night.
But it tasted good.
It was delicious.
It was.
Yeah. So I don't know. So I'm. It should not be converted.
So you like the alternatives you got? Vegenaise.
Yes.
I fucking love Vegenaise.
I like it a lot.
My mom even prefers it. She doesn't like mayonnaise now. She likes Vegenaise. She doesn't buy all the time because she's I'll be nice. But I was even talking to her about that the other day, and she prefers Vegenaise. So you never had Vegenaise till you came here?
No, that's the first time I tried it. My mom got me one from Europe. I don't remember the name of
Naonaise? Naonaise?
I don't know.
Is Naonaise still around?
Yeah.
Fucking gross. Fuck you, Naonaise.
Now you got. There's another one too, Earth Balance makes one. That's a
I've seen it, but I haven't tried it. I really shouldn't say fuck you, Naonaise, but I remember when it first came out. I haven't had it in fucking 15 years.
It's not very good.
But I remember tasting it for the first time, and I'm like, fuck, this is gross.
This is all we have. I didn't buy it too often.
This is my first experience of being vegan. It's I'm vegan, and you're like, okay, well, here's all the shit I can't eat. So you're trying to explore new things, and I didn't know what kind of peanut butter I could have, because there was all the Procter & Gamble shit, blah, 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 you know. So I fucking went and bought a huge-ass tub of Adam's natural peanut butter.
The no stir or the stir?
I don't think they had no stir back then. They might have. I don't know. Yeah. I was a little kid. And I remember buying it. I had to use my own money for it because my mom was adamant that she's not buying special food for me. I take it home and I'm really excited I can have this peanut butter now. I tasted it. The nastiest fucking shit I've ever had in my life.
Did you stir it first?
I don't remember.
I hated Adam's.
But I've tried natural peanut butter several times since then. I hate it. I hate natural peanut butter.
Mari doesn't like any peanut butter.
I don't.
If you don't have a shit ton of sugar in it with a pinch of salt, fucking just screw it. I'm the type that I'm totally okay with buying peanut butter and then adding powdered sugar and stirring it in just to make it better.
That's how you make the peanut butter filling.
Exactly. That's how you make the filling for the peanut butter cups. It's fantastic that way. You have this really gross look on your face.
What don't you like about peanut butter? You like peanuts.
I don't like the taste of it.
Have you had boiled peanuts?
No.
God, they're so good.
You don't like celery. You don't like cucumbers.
No.
No cucumbers? That's right. I need to make you a green juice.
But you don't like you don't like zucchinis either. But you had zucchinis.
I do like.
You do like zucchinis. That's the one. Or you don't like squash. What was it?
Okay, so I made a zucchini soup. Was that okay?
It was really good. I like zucchini.
Yeah, it wasn't zucchini. It was.
She's just saying that.
No, she liked it.
I just want her to say she doesn't like something.
Have I eaten something that I don't like? Do you remember?
That I've made? Of course not, because I'm amazing.
I liked everything. It's just I'm happy.
So, like, different meat alternatives that you had. What do you have in Colombia, or do you have any meat alternatives in Colombia?
Yeah, we do. We have lots of burger,
Like veggie burgers,
like
Boca
lentil
burgers?
ones.
a lentil. I've never had a lentil one.
It's really good. Like bean ones, lentil ones.
I've had, like, black
garbanzo
bean.
ones.
I've never had garbanzo bean ones either.
They're good.
I made the garbanzo cutlets from Veganomicon.
Yeah, I've never had. I saw you making them one time, but I've never had them.
They're super good. Chickpea cutlets.
I fucking bought a case of garbanzo beans today.
Uh-huh.
So stoked.
They're so good. Garbanzo beans are
Love
so
them.
versatile. They're so awesome.
But they're one of the few beans that you can actually eat too much of.
No,
Yeah,
I can never eat too much
Well-
of them.
from a caloric standpoint, that's a whole other thing.
Mitochondria, DNA.
They have a high foot.
Just kidding. What are we talking about? Where am I?
So they have a lot of like veggie patties, like for
Mhm.
hamburgers. What else do they have? Like the mock chicken or the mock beef or the mock duck or the mock.
I don't.
We got
antelope.
hot dogs, I think, right?
Hot dogs and chorizo. I don't.
Chorizo.
Chorizo.
You
That's
don't
like
know.
a spicy sausage ground kind of.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've seen those. Okay, yeah.
We have that. We have like ham alternatives.
Yeah.
Is it like the cylinder kind?
Both, like in slices and
We don't
Okay.
really have this. We don't have that as much, do we? We have like
Chinese market has it.
I know
Chinese market has like
does.
6 different kinds of
Yeah.
vegan ham.
They
Fucking love
have
it.
that, but like not like it's not a typical thing unless
No.
you were to get it from Tofuti or not Tofuti, Tofurky.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Tofuti is such a weird company.
Tofuti has their pizzas. Those are good too. I should get you one of those. They're pretty good.
okay.
No, they're good for a microwavable vegan pizza.
Yeah,
They're not like it's
they're
not
not-
like you gotta try this pizza. It's amazing.
No, it's like good like junk
Yeah, it's good like yeah.
pizza.
Yeah.
Which like when you're just hungry and you're like I want a
I
pizza.
still haven't eaten pizza here.
Yeah, we're
You haven't
just-
eaten any pizza yet?
No.
What the fuck? We have like we're lucky here in Salt Lake.
Like even in the
Like
burbs here.
I'm out in rural fucking well, not really rural, but I'm in suburban, Salt Lake here.
And we got the pie, we got mountain
And
mice.
I got 2 places 5 minutes away that gives vegan cheese pizzas.
Yeah. So
Can't wait.
yeah,
Fucking they deliver.
no, we're going.
Like
we're
both
going,
of them delivered to my house.
We're going to, but we've been
That's
trying to
awesome.
get.
Should we? I'm tempted to order it now. I know we just had dinner, but
I haven't
fuck.
had pizza with cheese in so long. Cause
Okay.
so we have like all the kind of meat alternatives,
Mhm.
but we don't have we have soy milk, but we don't have like yogurt, and ice cream is really hard to find.
And we got
What kind of ice cream do they have? Is it the same brand
Is
as
it
here?
like very homemade? They sell it in like a plastic little cup. It's not good
We
compared
had-
to
How
what
is
I
the
had
vegan
here.
population there? Is it about the same as in the United States?
I don't know. I'm very ignorant about it.
No,
we got some yogurt and ice cream already.
Mhm.
Have you tried them yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
What kind of ice cream did you get?
Well, we got Tofutis and the
Where do you fucking buy it? Do you get the cuties,
Yeah,
or do you
yeah.
actually get?
We got Tofuti cuties.
Okay.
I haven't
Where do
seen
you get the fucking actual tofuti? in the
I
tub
have
now?
not seen Tofuti in the tub for so long.
God, I'm saying fuck a lot.
Yeah, you are.
You got me talking
We
about
got the True
food
De-
again.
True Decadence ones too. The cones.
Oh, those are good.
Those are really
But the tofuti almond bark ice cream is still by far one of my favorite ice creams
Yeah,
out there.
I have not seen the tubs of Tofutis for 4 or 5 years.
No, and I love the So Delicious coconut
Mhm.
ones. Oh, they're so good. My probably right now my go-to that is always at my grocery store is the So Delicious cookie avalanche. God, it's so good. Mashed up Oreos inside of it.
Now I want to
Late,
try all of
you
them.
know, lately,
So good.
lately I haven't. Well, I never really bought ice cream too often, but I've kind of been craving it. But instead of buying ice cream, I've been buying sorbets lately. It's cheaper and it seems to last longer for me. And it's
Fucking hippie.
It's good. Shut the fuck up. It's like a puree of, like I got mango and raspberry. They're delicious.
I went so long of only having sorbets
Uh-huh.
because it was like really hard to find tofuti.
Yeah.
That was one of the things. So it was like that's all we ever had. Sorbets are fine.
Tofuti's so weird of a texture. It's like
If it's bad, yeah, like if it's like
like
an older one, it has that weird
soft-
stringy
yeah,
from
it's
the
like a
gar, like
stringy
the gum in
texture
it.
to
Yeah,
it.
but man, when it's fresh and good,
Mhm.
it is like
or
to die for.
what is it? Mocha mix? What was that?
Oh my god, yeah, when
they
Mocha
sell
Mix was
mocha
around,
mix like drinks now.
it's a totally different company.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Blue Bunny, you know the dairy. They used to own Mocha Mix,
Uh-huh.
right? Mocha Mix was meant as a mixer for other things.
Mhm.
So it was meant for mixers and like alcoholic drinks and things like that. But
Okay.
it was an ice cream to be mixed in.
Okay.
But it happened to be vegan.
Yeah.
Fucking the best shit I ever had in my life.
How long ago
And-
was that?
I was turned on to it in 2000.
Okay.
That's when I was introduced to it.
Yeah.
And by 2001, it was gone.
That sucks.
And like it infuriated me that like all of a sudden like you find this
That's
like
sad.
hidden secret, and it was because Blue Bunny got bought out by Nestle,
Mhm.
right? Nestle owns So Delicious. They
Mhm.
said, why do we need another non-dairy ice cream? Eliminated it.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Oh well.
Yeah.
So
You'd be surprised at how many
Nes-
vegan companies Nestle owns. by the
Nestle
way.
owns So Delicious.
They do,
Oh
they own
my
So
god!
Delicious, yeah.
Now I can't buy that.
I could be wrong. I mean,
I'm
but
just
it's been
kidding.
years. I
I'm
don't
just
know.
kidding. I'm a bitter Dave.
But like, I was the type of kid. Like, I actually wrote Blue Bunny and asked them how much they would sell me that recipe for, and they're like, "We are now owned by Nestle." I wrote Nestle like.
Mhm.
Sell me the recipe of how you made this. Like, I want to do this. It was the best thing when they're just like, we're, blah, blah, blah. Thanks for your interest. It's form letter type of response back.
Oh well.
That's when you send $1 with it. Here's
Wink, wink.
here's a bribe.
If anyone out there has ever tried it, you know what I'm talking about. But very few people I know have ever tried it. It's like peanut chews. Like, you either know about them or you don't. Like, it's very few people don't.
Beware the blue ones.
Yeah, peanut chews are amazing, but yeah, beware the blue
And
ones.
you need to mosh
Not
against,
beware the blue ones. Don't fucking eat the blue ones.
Mosh
Don't be
against-
like beware.
mosh against milk solids.
Yeah, the blue ones are milk chocolate. The red ones are dark chocolate. Buy them when they're fresh because then they're actually soft. When they're hard, they're a pain in the ass.
So this
I think-
is like another food.
It's kind of like a
podcast?
Snickers bar.
Hold on. I need to see something real quick. So, anyway,
So you don't have any of this junk food stuff, right?
Well, I do that. You could talk about that too.
Oh shit! Yeah, we have this poll, which I did not understand at all. I'm gonna be honest.
I can explain it.
So we had a
Did
poll.
anyone answer?
Like, yeah, quite a few people answer. Where
Okay.
you had to.
Here we go. Hold on. I just want to read this one real quick.
Why? Fucking play it.
Oh yeah, let's fucking find it. Right here. So here's a 52-second clip about peanut chews. It's called "Mosh Against Milk Solids" by Crucial Unit.
I hope I have it set up all right to play through
Yeah,
the
better.
recording.
And then I'll read the lyrics.
And now it's not loading.
Fucking hell.
Oh well.
So I know I commented your channel like twice now, but seriously. The Crucial Unit and Rambo split on YouTube. Congrats. You're officially my hero.
Is it playing?
I don't know.
It's supposed to be.
Oh, I don't have it set up to record on here.
Oh, okay.
So that's why it's not playing.
Yeah, it's
So here. Let's go
We're-
here.
We're really good. We're really
Please stand by for these technical problems.
we're awesome. Not.
Come on. Fucking
It
record.
won't do it now. It's like,
You're
fuck
saying
you.
fucking a lot.
I apologize.
Well, that's why we have an explicit rating on iTunes.
Yeah, that is exactly right.
Because we say fuck.
Because we say fuck a lot. It's not letting me
Fucking
select the
fuck.
other track.
Mari,
George.
watch your mouth. Oh, Lord Jesus, there's a fire.
Oh, Lord
Wow.
Jesus. Okay, why won't it let me select the other track?
I don't know. Anyway, I'll talk about this for a second. We're so prepared. So this one was, what would be your starter character? You can choose two. And this is just a tribute to old RPG or new RBG if you're still into it. Which,
This is like at a random
huh?
poll.
Yeah. Let me ask you, Mari. I don't know if you had a chance because you were out of town, but you can choose 2: thief, scavenger, wizard, builder, fighter, and healer.
What do you think I'm gonna choose?
I would think wizard
Obviously.
and thief.
No.
Wizard and healer?
Yes.
Damn, you would be one of the...
I don't get this poll at all. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
So it's an RPG thing. You're supposed to choose your starter characters. You can build off of those characters.
Jeremy, be a nerd with us.
But speaking of which, Jake gave us some magic cards to play Magic.
Are you gonna play with us?
I'll learn how to play. Totally.
Sweet.
Let's do like
Speaking
a
of Magic
the
cards,
Gathering
Casey's gonna
party.
be pissed because he says all of his friends are nerds already.
Yeah, that's true.
But oh yeah,
He's like the biggest, he's the weirdest, vegan kid sometimes. Cause he's anti nerd stuff. He's anti he's just that
He's
weird.
anti everything.
He's like that weird blue collar worker.
He's like
Not weird, but just
It's like, why are you guys all so nerdy?
yeah,
Like, God, all my friends suck. But, okay, real quick. We got Thief, Scavenger, Wizard, Builder, Fighter, and Healer. We got Wizard was the highest with 30% of 30.77% of the votes, and that's what I would be. And I was always Magic whenever I could get the chance. And if I couldn't, I'd be a Thief or a Scavenger or a Builder. I never liked Fighters or Healers, really.
You don't like me.
I like you. You chose Wizard first.
Yes.
You would choose Wizard over Healer.
Yes.
Because Wizards also have Magic
to heal.
to heal. Yeah, so, I mean, fuck. Come on, Jeremy, don't you
I love these cards. Sorry, I'm looking at Cards Against Humanity cards.
And
they're
They're pretty fun.
they're fucking
The
awesome.
second highest was Thief, and then you had Scavenger and Fighter.
Beef is
and
what's for dinner.
Builder and Healer were the lowest.
Beef is literally one. Beef.
I said Thief.
Oh, thief. Okay, I totally
Jeremy,
misunderstood.
why would beef
Weird.
I was wondering the same thing.
So anyway, I'm fucking terrible. I'm gonna probably do a cheese poll, I guess, next time, but I don't know. You should vote on our poll. We've only had Mari vote on
Did you have...
the...
Do you remember when you did that thing for people to suggest?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna repost that to see if people just tell me what to put on the poll. I don't care.
I want a poll
anything.
of a picture of Jordan naked and just says yes or no.
What do you think, Mari?
Yes.
Yes or no.
Oh, I meant
yes or no.
I meant about the poll. Obviously.
So it's just a I'll shave your whole body first. We'll do a complete
Wait,
body
so
shave.
weren't you gonna read some of the cards?
Oh fuck, sorry.
Yeah.
I just put them away.
Oh, what about our match against Milk Songs? We're not doing that?
Oh, I can't get the other track to record. It just still, for some reason,
Well,
isn't
fail.
wanting to record.
Fail on that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh well. So, I'll just read the lyrics real quick.
I don't know why I just did that. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's playing into that other line, but that line isn't recording.
Oh, well.
I think it's because I didn't... Here, let me try something real quick.
Okay.
Pause. They taste so good. Okay, are they saying the non-vegan ones taste so good?
No.
It's just very poor writing. I'm just saying.
It's true.
You have a very bad lyricist. Crucial moment.
It could confuse you.
I'm sorry that, you can download the MP3 too. Fuck it. If you want to listen to it, just go to crucialunit.com. But it's grindcore, so does it really matter? Because it's a sentence, the entire song. I could say it 1,000 times.
So that's worse, because it's a sentence that you have to write. You can't even write that.
Can't even write it fucking properly.
Yeah. But that's awesome.
I was actually really surprised when Mari said she knew Race Trader.
Well, she...
I like Race Trader. I've always liked them. They used to be my alarm to wake
Did you
me
know
up.
I put that as my name on, I think it was on Wikipedia.
I think anyone who knows them, I've used that as a name. I used Rage Against the Prophet as a name.
I get kicked off of Wikipedia because they said that my name might be racist.
Racist.
I'm
I'm a race trader.
I was called a race trader one time, and I kicked that person out of my store.
So,
getting back to vegan food here,
Mm-hmm.
since we're vegan and all we fucking care about is food. What have you not tried that you want to?
The pizza.
Okay.
So we're gonna go get both kinds. We're gonna. Well, there's 3
Okay,
kinds.
this
in
is the
Salt
thing.
Lake. Estes, Mountain Mike's, and pie.
I personally, like, if I had to choose between the 3, I would get Estes pizza with the pies pull aparts.
Okay.
The Este has like that thin
Quasi New York style.
quasi New York. I
I've
put
never had
put New York in
New York
quotes.
style pizza, so I couldn't.
Mountain Mike's is the fucking
It's the
deep dish
thick,
Chicago style.
deep dish.
I don't like the.
And then
Yeah.
the pie is also a thicker crust.
It's
but
like that medium in between.
Yeah.
My big thing with Mountain Mike's though is they put so much goddamn daya on the top.
they
that
don't.
I
they,
can't do it. If
They
you
use
do
the
a-
same amount of daya as they would regular cheese.
yeah,
They
which is
don't,
just
which is too
Too
much.
much.
it's just way too much. Like that's why I like the Estes because they spread it out and it's good to handle.
Mhm.
I personally preferred Estes when they used the Follow Your Heart.
I liked
but-
it too, and then Estes also used Follow Your Heart before,
Yeah,
and they've all switched to day.
they all switched to that. It's cheaper for them.
Yeah, and so
And it comes pre-graded, which is easy.
yeah,
But the pie pull aparts are amazing. They're really good. I could eat those all day, every day.
oh yeah, and they're cheap too.
Yeah, they're
So
still
like $5. I
yeah,
think?
they're not bad at all.
Awesome. We have to go soon.
Yeah, we could get them delivered too.
Cool.
Yeah.
We could do it now if we wanted. It's a weekend. They're open till.
And you haven't been to Thai Basil. You need to go
I
to Thai
haven't.
Basil. It's
Okay.
fucking amazing.
And I just want to take you everywhere.
I wanna
Where else
go
do you
everywhere.
need to go?
Kind of want to take her to Vertical.
You gotta go to Vertical.
Even
Just because you gotta go. You've been to City Cakes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, that cheesecake was so good.
You should walk in Cakewalk.
And then ask if they support Jordan Halliday.
No, just walk in and walk out. Just be like, okay, and then walk out.
Be like, oh,
If they're still open.
just go in and say, is this City Cake?
Because, oh god.
And then walk out. Okay, I'm a dick.
Yeah, that's dicky. That's a dick move.
A dick move.
That is a dick move, yeah.
And then when they say no, you walk out.
Just walk out. Oh, okay.
I'm
That's
sorry.
terrible.
I'll be back. Not.
I do have to say, like, I don't know if I talked about this, but my last day at my previous job, all my employees bought me a City Cake cake.
That's so
Fucking
nice.
sweethearts of them, right?
Yeah.
Because, one, it's a whole other county for them. Like,
Yeah.
they fucking had to seek this out and travel, because I never talked to them about it, because if I would have told them to go to City Cakes instead of Cakewalk.
Mhm.
But, it wasn't good. I don't want to say that.
But it was really nice.
It was
of them,
super
though.
nice. My employees were
I think
absolute sweethearts.
The best thing, I say I used to help her make stuff for Cakewalk.
Yeah.
When it first started, back before City Cake, even when we were still friends.
Aww.
Oh, but we like the best thing that she made was baklava, and that was because of our Bosnian friends who showed her how to make it. And
You can make that vegan.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
It's
so
good.
I have to call my Bosnian friends, but I don't know. Like,
What do you call them?
I said I would call them,
Oh, okay.
but I don't know even where they are in their lives right now.
Every Bosnian friend I ever had, I've always called them Milosevic.
You're sick.
Jeremy.
It's only because I can pronounce it. Like, I worked at a job getting donations, and it was at the time that all that shit was going down. I'm like, I'm calling for Amnesty International. Do you know what's going on with Slobodan Milosevic? You know, and I learned how to pronounce it right. So it's one of the few Bosnian names I can
I
pronounce.
used to work at a call
He
center.
might be Serbian. I don't know. Like, I'd be honest, I don't really know the thing. What are you
It's
pointing
okay.
at?
Good time.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. We can go over it.
She's like, I'm done.
It's almost 60. But yeah, I used to work at a call center, and I used to always just I did surveys, so I just would fuck around all the time. And quality control usually didn't catch me
Yeah.
because I don't know. I just
They
lucked
started
out.
what I'd worked for was for nonprofit organizations. So we only called donors for nonprofit organizations asking for more money. Basically, is what it was, and they had a whole bunch of different ones that they were doing, and I only did good with the Doris Day Animal League. Because
Yeah.
fucking it's Doris Day. Like, yeah, it's a good organization,
Mhm.
and so like I would get so much fucking money for Doris Day, it was unreal,
Mhm.
you know. And so like when I'd go in, I just got to the point where I'm like, I'm only going to do Doris Day. And I'm like, well, I need you to do this. I'm like, then I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
But like, I would talk to like old ladies, and like my boss would be like, how do you do it? I'm like, because I actually fucking care. Like, I talk to a lady, she's like, well, what are they doing for this section? Well, let me tell you about the LD50 test. Let me tell you about this test. Let me tell you about this. This is what they do that to cats? Yeah, they do that to cats. Well, how much money do you need? How much can you give? You know, like,
Yeah.
like I just, it was one of the few things I actually like enjoyed about that job was when I got the Doris Day accounts.
Speaking, I want to talk about LD50.
Okay.
Just in case somebody doesn't know, because that's fucked up shit.
It is way fucked up shit.
Lethal dose 50%. It's
It's not even scientifically accurate, and that's
No.
what's even more fucked up about it.
pretty much the basic. I guess the easiest way to pronounce or to describe it would be that you give an animal a certain amount of anything.
They increase the dosage.
They increase the dosage until 50% of them die, and then that is considered the lethal dose.
The lethal dose. The problem with that is that they don't wait any time period. So while 50% of them might die at a certain rate, 25 might more die the next day with a different or later on without giving any more. But since the test is closed,
It doesn't count.
it doesn't count. It's
It doesn't make any
It
sense.
doesn't make any sense. Not even getting into the fact that
you don't need to and the fucking tests that they do, like vivisection's like my biggest vivisection and fur are like my biggest things, but just like you give meth to a rat and throw it in a pool to see if it can swim, and if it drowns, then like what the fuck is that? What does that solve?
My biggest thing with vivisection, and this is how I always talk about people, if we didn't use animal research for vivisection, penicillin would have saved millions of more people. The reason that penicillin did not come on the market was because it kills mice and rats. That's it.
We're not the same species.
We're
So
not
like
exactly.
that right there is a reason to understand that it's not valid because
And-
some things work different on animals now.
And
And
another
there-
thing
there
that always
could be
bothers
something
me,
that
especially
cures
about medical
cancer.
testing, is that like they still do human trials.
It's not. You can't put it. It can't go onto the market.
Can't go on the market without human
Without
trials.
human trials. So why?
It just,
even-
I don't get it.
Yeah,
like
that's
I understand
ridiculous.
that. Yeah, you don't want to give somebody poison, but you're not going to be giving somebody poison. Like if you if you have a possibility of giving somebody poison, when you have the animals, you can be like, oh, I'll try this poison out because they're animals and I get grant money. But if you're giving it to a human, you're like, oh, I'm going to think about that.
I'm gonna really.
I'm not gonna poison this person. So, like, I don't know. It's fucked up. But yeah. So I want to say, tell me what to vote on, or tell me what to do for polls.
I told you, naked picture of Jordan with a simple question: yes or no.
So I'll tweet a survey, and I'm sure I'll get a couple that say naked picture of me, just because you're a dick.
No, the entire survey just needs to be a picture of you. Not like, do you want to see a
That's
picture?
the survey.
no,
The picture
of you.
is a picture of you, and the responses are
No,
yes or no.
I know, but I'm gonna put a survey on Twitter that
And the
that
next
asks
week is a
people
picture
what
of
I-
you, Jeremy.
Sweet.
I'm putting a survey on Twitter that asks people what I should do, and I'm saying that they're probably going to suggest a naked picture of me because
I am
you
just,
put
if
that
you
out
do
there.
that, I'm just going to go in every single day and put random fucking answers.
Good, then I'll have some stuff to go off of.
Like, it'll be like, 1/2-inch anal beads or 1-inch anal beads?
I have a better
'Cause, like-
idea. It should be a picture of you two together naked.
Can our dicks touch?
We're both circumcised. Can we still try to dock?
That's up to you.
Can I poo into you and then you poo back into me?
From that
And
movie.
so we're pooing
Like,
back and forth?
From butthole to butthole?
What was it?
I can't-
Moving back and
Yeah, we're
forth.
pooping back and forth forever.
Oh, that's
Yes.
on one of the cards?
No, it's from, what movie is that from? I can't remember.
You, me, and everyone we know.
Oh, okay.
God damn.
Well, thanks for. I'll leave with that. I could do that.
In case anyone wants to know, are we
Wow,
recording?
It's lagging. I don't even know if it's recording. It's
Oh,
fucking,
it is.
fucking lagging.
Yeah, it is. We're just not selected on this track, that's why. Fucking select this fuck this thing right now.
Oh,
Fucking old Apple computer. It's like 2 years old. I'm like, motherfucker, you're too old.
yeah, my 4 is lagging. I can't believe you have a 3G. I want to get you a new phone now that I gave you that. Like, I'll just give you my 4.
We should seriously plan a car trip next week.
Okay, I'm down.
Let's.
Do you want to, like, spend a night down there, or do you want to drive and come back?
I'd be okay with spending a night.
Yeah. How long does it take to get there?
4 hours.
Then yeah.
Do you want to
Maybe
get
4 hours there, 4 hours back. Just
you want to rough it, or you want to share like a hotel room,
what do you
or
think?
get your own hotel room,
I don't care. We can
Either way.
and then we could dock.
I don't want to dock in front of my sister.
That's perverted.
Yeah,
I thought this would be alone time.
that's what I'm saying. Like, if we're sharing a hotel room with my sister, I don't want to dock in front of her. We might need to get our own, and then you can come over, and Mari can go hang out with Callie while we dock.
So you don't want to do it in front of me either.
Well, you can watch, but just not Callie.
Just not sibling. That's
Just silly.
disgusting.
That's fucked up.
Totally.
Do you remember one of the most embarrassing stories that Callie tells? That's embarrassing for me. That she's told your parents numerous times, and they've never said anything. And every single time she tells the story, I'm like, "Really? You're telling this story?" And it was when we were in Canada. It was when we got engaged in Canada. You know that.
Uh-huh.
But when we were up there, we were. Sorry.
No, it's not PC to laugh at your own jokes.
I'm sorry. I just the entire situation just went through in my mind
Okay.
and played through, and it was funny as hell. But we were in the shower, and she slipped and fell and broke the fucking shower. Right.
Where? In Canada?
Yeah, in Canada, in the fucking hotel room. When she like tells the story, she's like, "So me and Jeremy were in the shower. This is like in front of your parents.
Yeah.
We're very conservative Mormons, and
Yeah.
they're just like, like what?"
Yeah.
Yeah, but she fucking just full on slipped and fell, like grabbed the curtain and boom, like, and our friends were in the hotel room. They're like, "Are you guys okay? Like, what the fuck's going on?" And the funny thing was, there was nothing going on. Like, it wasn't like a sexy shower or anything like that. It was
Yeah.
like, we gotta fucking hurry.
Yeah.
So let's hurry and just get in and get out.
Yeah.
Like, it was totally not like, let's take
Yeah.
a shower. It was
Yeah.
in the yeah, it was fucking
Makes
hilarious. Okay.
Oh, we didn't talk about One World either.
About what?
One World Cafe. We were going to talk about that.
Oh, yeah, One World. Okay, so what were you going to talk about One World? What it was?
Just what it is.
Okay, so you don't know what it was, Mari.
No.
One World Cafe is a cafe named
Was.
One World. They're
Wow.
fucking hippies.
Uh,
Unbelievable hippies. Not like good, like, ooh, we're vegan hippies. Like, oh, we're like not vegan hippies. The bad kind. Basically, what it was is they operated on a system where they didn't have any prices. You paid whatever you wanted to pay. That included nothing. If you didn't want to pay, you didn't pay.
wow.
Right. But I actually lived in the apartment. Like, so they were on the bottom floor of an apartment building, and they were. What are you looking
Continue.
it up?
Jeremy,
I
guess was they're that?
still there.
continue.
Oh, sorry, I got distracted. So they opened up on the bottom floor of my apartment building that me and Callie lived in.
Mhm.
And when they first opened up, we went, well, I shouldn't say we, because I actually never went there, but Callie went there their very first day
Mhm.
and asked, do you have anything vegan? And they're like, oh, well, we have this zucchini pie thing. And,
Mhm.
they were just barely opening. And so she started talking to him about it, blah, blah, blah. And their first week of opening, they're like, we're still trying to figure out how to set our prices and blah, blah, blah. So
Mhm.
what do you think is fair? What do you think we should charge? And so they didn't start with the idea of not having prices. They just were too fucking dumb to set prices. But
If
like,
you open a place,
yeah.
you don't know.
But I actually like the idea of what they do. You just pay what you want. But what it actually does is that I think it preys on people, and you end up paying too much.
Oh yeah, that's what I did. I paid like one time I paid like
Like, because you feel guilty
Wait.
if you pay too little.
Yeah.
I paid way too much, and then I didn't feel like the food was not good.
It wasn't.
And so, like,
Yeah.
I didn't feel justified, and I actually told the main chefs came into my like Blockbuster one time when I was working at Blockbuster before prison, and they said like have you ever been to One World? I'm like, oh yeah, one time I went there and I just paid way too much, and I didn't feel that it was like worth the value. And like, well, we got this new amazing menu. I'm the new chef on board, like, and so I'm willing to give him a try again because like he
Well, what
sounded.
really bothered me about when they first opened,
And he
like,
said
since
this-
we lived there, they always told us, we'll make sure that every Friday we have a vegan cake.
Mhm.
Never fucking did.
Yeah, but this guy, he's like, and I told him like I felt like I paid way too much, and he's like, then we owe you at least 2 meals, so come in and just tell us that, and we'll the meals are on us because that's what it is, which is cool.
I love the concept. I really love the concept.
And if you can't afford to pay anything, then you can also wash dishes. You can work there.
See, but what I would
Volunteer
prefer
there. Mhm.
as a concept is totally pay us what you feel.
Mhm.
This is how much it costs us.
Yeah,
That's what I would prefer.
Yeah.
that would be
Like
better.
this meal cost us $1.40 to produce,
Mhm.
not including labor.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Like, so you can judge off what you think our labor is worth to
Mhm.
get it to you.
Yeah.
That's what I would prefer.
Yeah, that way you're
'Cause
not.
then you can be like, yeah, okay, I'll pay you $5 for it.
Yeah, exactly.
exactly.
instead
So you
of-
can like have.
You can have a just like
Mhm.
way of
Yeah, because I felt like when I give $20 for a $1.40 meal.
and I know like it's really hard to say how much a meal costs and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
But it's a good
Rough.
good guess.
yeah.
You know.
Be like,
You know, hey, this meal costs us about $2 to make.
Yeah. Mhm.
You know, hey, this entire cake costs us $5. It gives us 10 pieces.
Mhm.
So hey, you can kind of figure out it's 50 cents a piece.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, here's $2.
Apparently they're still
Yeah.
open, so that's good.
Check them out if you're in town. And if they suck, flip them off.
I just remember I went
But
there.
do-
That's the
do
first
they
place I ever
have
tried.
vegan options.
Fuck it, they've always
Yeah.
said they do. But like I said, I never
Right-
personally.
right
went,
here
but every
is-
time Callie went, they never did.
They do. It says the cafe serves organic, natural, local cuisine that includes vegan, vegetarian, and meat dishes. But I went there and
What is there vegan? Like here's some carrots.
I went there and I asked them what they had that was vegan, and it was like a quinoa salad, and it was the first time I ever tried quinoa. It was disgusting. I've tried quinoa since. Like yesterday, we had quinoa and it was delicious.
I haven't had quinoa
So-
in probably 12 years, and the last time I had it was disgusting because it was
And-
prepared by a
Oh,
fucking
and
dirty
they
hippie.
also said, "Oh, you're vegan. Do you eat yeast?" And that.
The yeast thing,
And I was like, yeah, of course I fucking eat yeast. It lives through my body. I don't give a shit. I do give a shit, and the yeast is actually in that shit after I give it. So it's okay to eat.
silly.
Where the fuck did the yeast thing come from?
I don't get it either. It's whatever. I mean, cultures are in everything.
The other one I don't get is like, oh, it's vegan, but it has honey. Then it's not fucking vegan. Like,
Do people even say that?
yes.
All the time. There's a term. It's a honey vegan. It's just a vegan that
You're
eats
not.
honey.
If you're out there listening to this and you eat honey, you're not vegan. Not trying to upset you. It's an animal product. Just like it is what it is.
True.
And I mean, and I'm not like not to be a dick about it, like, but just the cruelty that goes behind beekeeping is terrible.
It is.
They smoke out the bees.
Mhm.
The
and-
honey is their food to survive for the winter.
Mhm.
They fucking take that away from them. They can create as many queens as they want on a dime. They can turn almost any bee into a queen. It's not that fucking hard.
Mhm.
They don't care if the hive survives.
and when they're actually the concept of honey actually being vegan, even if you consider it like it's a byproduct, obviously, but they have to strain dead bees out of the honey because in the process of smoking the bees out, it causes trauma for the bees, number one, but some of that trauma also kills the bees,
Mhm.
which they have to strain out of the honey afterwards. So if you think you're not causing any harm by eating honey, it's just you are. It sucks, but so
It's
Yeah.
fucking bee vomit, anyways. Who the
It is.
fuck wants to put vomit in their mouth?
yeah.
You guys are fucking disgusting.
Jeremy.
But I mean, I understand it sucks because it's in everything, and like when you see something and it just has honey in it, and everything else about it is vegan, and you're newly vegan.
Oh, you remember that
it fucking
soap?
sucks. Like
The
Yeah.
soap?
Yeah, what the
We have
fuck?
soap.
Why the
We-
fuck does it have honey?
exactly, like we had soap. We bought a ton of soap because it's usually vegan, and they started putting honey in it, and it's just like and that's something that Lush actually has in a lot of their products that makes the products not vegan is beeswax
I think
and honey.
I think that's one of the only things.
I
they
think
put
they're
in it.
the only things, and so it just
I
sucks
think they have one that
because-
has milk in it.
maybe,
Yeah.
but like it just sucks because like their whole concept of their company is awesome. It's like anti-animal
Mhm.
testing and
Yeah, I mean,
It
you go
doesn't
in there and
also
it's
have
like
to,
right
like,
on the wall.
completely
We're against
vegan.
animal testing. Yeah,
and it just kind of it's
They can make everything vegan so easily.
it's
I don't
just
know why
honey-
they don't.
it doesn't. It
honey's
just blows my
a
mind.
damned thing. And you can use agave, you can use syrup, or you can use artificial sweeteners that taste just like honey. It's pointless to have honey. Honey,
It's fucking bee vomit.
but bees on the other hand are important because we don't have produce without them.
How we do agriculture, we do need to utilize
Bees,
bees.
which sucks. So that's a whole nother
That's a whole other topic.
other topic about veganism and using animals.
Yep.
All right, anyway, it's past that.
Yeah, I need to use the little boys' room.
The
So
little
let's
boys.
peace out the little boys' room.
All right, Buzz.
Bzzz.
Goodbye.